As a business owner in the personal services industry, you know more than anyone else that time is money. With multiple appointments, frustrated clients, and everyone needing their service yesterday, time is not always on your side. Whether you're a cutting-edge barbershop, busy hair salon, or high-end nail technician, you don't always have the luxury to take time off to see a doctor or run to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription. You're always there for your clients' needs. But who's there for you when you have a need or an urgency? If you're looking for a cost-effective and convenient way to manage your healthcare, then Easy Care to Go is the solution for you. Not only will you save time and money, but our convenient phone app allows you to access doctors, order prescriptions, and see the cost of a service and pay for it at deeply discounted rates. And never have to leave your home, shop, or salon. Simply visit easycaretogo.com and become a monthly subscription member for less than $35 per month, or $2 a day for you and your dependents. Fill out the discreet health information form and download the free telehealth consultants mobile app. Now you and your family will have access to quality healthcare 365 days a year. Imagine having 24 hours, 7-day-a-week access to doctors, pharmacists, physical clinic visits, mental and behavioral health counseling, lab testing, and much more. You don't have time for long waiting rooms at doctors' offices or labs. So join a healthcare network built for the everyday boss like you. EasyCaretogo.com. Become a member today and manage your healthcare while you're growing your business.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my new podcast, Salon and Barbershop Conversations. I'm your host, Keisha Stewart Rucker. I am the publisher and CEO of headtotomag.com, which is an online beauty and entertainment magazine/blog. Today, I have a special guest with me, Miss Nikki Alexandria, who is a retired hairstylist after 23 years behind the chair. Miss Nikki, the Success Stylist, has been on her entrepreneur journey for nearly 30 years. But before we get into our conversation, take a quick look at this video.
Is where we made friends, heard gossip, and saw new trends. Dudley oil sheen filled the air, waiting our turn to get in the chair. CDs and DVDs, 3 for 10 is all we knew. Boosters with pocketbooks always coming through. The sweet smell of Kira Care will always fill the air. And here come Hustle Man with them shades. Hey, let me get 2 pair. Faithful customers made friends that they would see every week. Now we so divided cause everybody in the suite. No late fees, we just knew to be on time. Now you can't even call your stylist cause you got a book online. This new generation and never have a clue. Book a $200 service with no shampoo. Slap a wig on your head, baby hair it out the door. Now ain't nobody got no edges trying to use do grow. Word of mouth is all we had. You was either good or you was bad. Now you stealing pictures off the internet, trying to get to the bag. Now everybody burnt out, bored and scrolling through their phone. All cause you wanted to boss up and work alone. But it's power in numbers and we all can eat. But they too busy trying to flex, they trying to compete. Bring back the stylists that actually grew hair, cause now everybody famous and they forgot about hair care.
Hey, Miss Nikki.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Okay, you kind of going in and out.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fantabulous. How are you?
I'm great. I'm so happy to have you on today.
Yes, thanks for inviting me. I'm excited.
Okay, I wish I could gave you the, how you introduced me. I mean, oh my God, you gave me the introduction of a lifetime. I thought I was getting an Oscar.
Oh my. It's all good. It'll come. You'll get there. You'll definitely get there.
Yes. So, Miss Nikki, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. So hey everybody, my name is Miss Nikki Alexandria, hairstylist to Success Stylist. I am a retired hairstylist. I was in the beauty industry for about 23 years, and now that I'm retired, I have my online business. I have my own CBD company, Thrive for CBD, and I also do affiliate marketing. So amongst other things, I do retreats for women. So I have my hands in a lot of different pots, but it's all to uplift and elevate women. So that is Miss Nikki's Success Stylist.
Okay, so let's get into the video
Okay.
that was being played at the beginning. So, how do you feel about what she's saying in that video? What are your
Uh,
thoughts on that?
well, I didn't get the artist's name, but she was
She's a
absolutely amazing.
hairstylist.
Okay.
I think it's Shea Hair Museum on
Okay.
Instagram.
I
Yes,
think I'm following her. Okay.
yes.
Um, well, she pretty much summed up where the beauty industry is right now. Okay. As we were, talking before, when I started doing hair back in 1994, being a hairstylist was looked at as a profession. Okay, not just something to do to make some money. It was actually a profession, and just like with any profession that you go into, you go it you go into it with the expectation to be able to have a long-term career. You go into it knowing what you're doing. You go into it, with the belief or the idea that you are going to master your craft. And so when I started back in 94, of course we didn't really have the salon suites. You worked in a salon, and I chose the salon, my first salon, because of the mentorship that I was going to be able to get. And that is what pretty much kind of set me aside from the average hairstylist.
Mhm.
It was a professionalism. Like, we came to work dressed professionally. We talked to our clients professionally. We gave consultations because the goal was to make sure that we were able to service the customer, to give them the best experience, to have them leave with a healthy set of hair. That's why we are hairstylists. That's why we are hair care professionals, because we are taking care of the hair, okay, and not just doing something to make it look good and going about your way. So it's definitely different when it comes to the customer service aspect of it. Like, being able to have a relationship with your stylist is important. I don't want to book online. I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it may be something online that I can't necessarily discuss with you. So the whole booking online line thing is just taking things to a whole nother level. I think that as a professional hairstylist, you need to be able to have that relationship with your clients. Um, is In a salon suite is different as well. When you're working in a salon where everybody is doing their thing and you're working with professionals, you get to bounce off of each other. You get to bounce off of
Yes,
ideas. You get to learn from each other. When
yes.
you're in the salon suite, and toward the latter days of my career, when I was about to retire, I was in a salon suite. I hated it. I was always in somebody else's salon suite if I didn't have a customer, right? Because I didn't have that camaraderie. I didn't have other stylists to talk to. Or I wanted to see what they were doing. I wanted to see, what they've learned, because we were able to learn from each other. And it's just different. The whole industry is different. There's so many people who are in the salon suites and they're not even required to have a license.
What?
Okay. Yeah. You can go into a salon suite as a stylist, and half of the salon suites, they just want to make sure that the suite is filled. They just want the money. So you're not necessarily required to have a license. Okay. You
Well,
can go,
that falls back on the state board. The state boards need to go into more of the suites
and
to.
and they should, and sometimes they do go into the salon suites. But you know how it is. You've been in salons where it'll be a stylist working, and then somebody yell out, "State board coming," they sit their butt down. Same thing they do. I mean, it's always
Well,
a way.
I've never experienced it
I
because
have.
every time they came to my door, I got a 100 because
Yeah, I
everything was going to be in order. But I've never,
oh,
experienced that. But I do know it happened because I knew
and
of people working in salons in the
oh,
area who didn't have licenses,
yeah, and we really,
So,
and here's the thing, a lot of times we wouldn't even know until the person that was standing in the chair would sit down and you'd be like, so and so don't have a license, okay?
right,
What?
right.
You have a license? So yeah, it happens. So people in the salon suites, they don't, a lot of them don't have their license. And then here's another thing. With the salon suites now, that if you are not applying chemicals or shampooing the hair or coloring the hair or anything like that, you can still do hair. You can still braid hair. You can still do extensions
Mm-hmm.
because you don't need a license to do that. And so now it's like people just go to the salons or go get their hair service and not get the hair care part of it. They just want the style.
Yeah, they're not even requiring them to take care of their hair properly. They can
Exactly.
see it as coming out and they'll continue to go with them. But I want to jump into uh, you transitioning out of the salon because I transitioned out of the salon and I flip flop a lot
Hmm.
until now, until I'm, completely done.
Right.
So, how was your transition out of the salon, and how were you able to still continue to bring in income after leaving from behind the chair?
So for my transition, I love the beauty industry. Okay. I love the people. I love my clientele. I love being able to help women feel good or look good. And it got to the point for me, anything that you do where you're standing on your feet for, 5, 6, 7 days a week, 10, 12, 14, sometimes 16 hours a day, is going to take a toll on your body. So for me,
Yes.
um, I had started to develop a lot of different physical issues from, my knee would swell up really, really bad to, I joke about it, but it was real. Like it looked like I had a kneecap in the front and one in the back. Okay. It would swell up that bad. Terrible. Okay.
Right.
My feet would swell up sometimes. I had, problems with my neck. I had developed carpal tunnel. So all these different things were happening. And, it was like, how am I going to be able to keep doing this for another, 10 years or another 20 years? Okay. I didn't really know exactly how to transition or what I was going to do. I just knew I needed to do something. And so I met this gentleman on social media who introduced me to affiliate marketing or network marketing, or reintroduced me because, as she said in the video, people come into the salon all the time, introducing us to
Yes.
everything. Okay, from socks to food, selling TVs, purses, all kind of stuff, right? And so, network marketing was not something that was, strange to me or unknown to me. I had tried a couple of different companies, but anyway, long story short, I said, okay, I got a chance to look at the products. I got a chance to see what the products were going to be able to do. And at the time, I had already started, my transition when I said I wanted to do this holistically. So I had went back to Georgia State and I started going to school for physical fitness and kinesiology because I was already in the gym working out and stuff like that. And I said, okay, I want to be able to help my clients holistically, not just look good on the outside, but from the inside out. So when I got a chance to meet with this gentleman, I said, okay, I can tie the two things together. And so I was able to transition because I said, okay, I can service my clients another way, not just again, beauty on the outside. Now I'm able to show them how to look and feel beautiful from the inside out because it doesn't matter how bomb your hair is or how your clothes looking, if you not looking good or feeling good on the inside, you still gonna walk around looking and feeling ugly, okay? Because that's how you feel. So that's how I was able to transition. I took my clientele base and I started to help them on a whole nother level, and then that got me more into,
Mm-hmm.
and the physical part of the holistic part of it, the coaching program, because it's a lot of people who, they sit in your chair and you become psychiatrists anyway or counselors, and they
Yes.
teach so many different things, and all you can do is give advice. But now I can actually coach you on how to do certain things, how to feel a certain way, and things that you can do for yourself every single day to live your best. So that's how my transition happened, and that's where I am right now.
Oh, okay. And I know you travel a lot because that's why you're in your car. You're always on the go. But when we met in I think 2017. I think when you were, I think it was 2017 when I had the pop-up shop downtown Atlanta.
It was 16,
It was when it was what year? Six
2016.
2016. Okay. Oh, wow. It's been that
Yeah,
long?
it's been that long.
Yeah, and when I met you, you were on the grind. It was the product that I
Mm,
think, did you start out with that product that
I
um
did.
oh,
Mm,
okay. Okay. And so now with the product that you have now, and what I want to speak back on, that's what head to toe is about. Head to
okay.
toe is basically about being beautiful from head to toe, inside and out. Because a lot of people, you remember you had clients who hair was dry and brittle, and then you automatically knew you don't drink water, you know, but they wanted this magic, but it's like, no, it begins on the inside. And that's also why I started head to toe, because when I started out, people used to come at you like it was a hobby. I
Yeah.
got my license, I think, in 2000, and it was discounts, and telling you, well, this person charged this, or this person charged that. Like, no, this is not a flea market. We're not
Mm,
negotiating my prices. I'm
mhm.
giving you, a clean salon, great atmosphere, great service, on time. You're not in here all day. You have to pay for that. So head to toe came about where I wanted to highlight, the hairstylist and the beauty industry, that we are, serious
Yeah.
about it. We're serious about, the hair health. If you're dealing with someone who doesn't know how to recognize to tell you to go to the doctor, or that you're having a scalp issue, you know, um, and we even talk about your diet, questioning you about what are you eating, because it shows through your hair. It starts on the inside, and so that's how I came up with head to toe.
And
Um,
because that's very, very, very important. Okay, because even certain medications, like you said, when you can sit down and your client's hair is brittle and dry, you can tell you're not eating right, you're not drinking enough water. You can tell with their skin and their nails as well. Even certain medications like blood pressure medication, you could tell who was on blood pressure medication because their hair would break off in certain
mhm,
areas. It would either be
mhm,
the nape, the crown. You can tell, like, okay, you're on blood pressure medicine. They're like, how do you know? Because I'm a trained professional, I know this. Right now,
mhm,
here's the other side of it. When we go to the doctor, we want to go to the doctor, and doctors are necessary, don't get me wrong.
mhm,
However, if they're giving you something, you're supposed to be helping me to cure whatever's going on. Don't give me something that I have to take for the rest of my life, because you're going to have the side effects. Blood pressure medicine has side effects that lead to other things. Now you went from one medication to two medications. Now you went from two medications to three medications, and four medications to five medications. Now you're taking all these medications for the rest of your life. Whereas if you know what the problem is and where it stems from, then you can do something to combat that. I don't want to be on anything for the rest of my life. So even something as simple as, you know, blood pressure, blood pressure. We can do something. You can take something. There are things that you can do to help regulate your blood pressure, which is another reason why I started on my journey for total health and wellness. So I just wanted to, add that, and I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let you keep going.
no, no, I love to hear you talk, because I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I just adore you, Nikki. I
Oh,
really do. All
you too.
right. But yeah, all of that goes, that's in tune with what I'm trying to do, like with head to toe. Um, and the conversation part that comes in, like with the entertainment, my videos,
Mhm.
is basically stuff that that is going to be discussed in the salon.
Yeah.
And the new hairstylists, you're not, they're missing that.
Hmm.
You're missing the conversations about the health and the discussions about the hair, because guess what, they're too busy trying to make TikTok videos and Instagram videos, so it's really not enough time to actually discuss the real issues, and especially if you're going to someone who is not licensed. It is times, you can have this row of dryers and you come out and you might hear a group of women discussing their health issues, the medications that they're on, the problems with their hair, and then you might hear somebody was like, "Oh my God, I need to speak to my doctor like that." We are supposed to be able to recognize scalp disorders,
Absolutely.
and they're putting extensions on top of scalp disorders.
Yeah.
And people, it's almost like people don't care about the health of their hair anymore.
Mm-mm. They just say, I'll put a
I
wig on,
put
or
Yeah,
you know,
they don't
I,
they
I,
don't care
yeah.
anymore about it like how we did. When I started out, it was real serious. And then me, my mentor actually owned a hair product that catered to damaged hair and hair growth and things like that. So I learned a lot like that. The new hairstylists, we're not going to say all, not going to put everybody in a box, because I'm pretty sure there are new hairstylists who do care
Yeah.
about overall health and the overall health of hair, because they're into that too. But we're talking about the fly by night. I got me a little hustle. So you're not going to get that quality. You're not going to get that quality of a hairstylist who didn't take out the time to go learn.
Yeah. Who cares about
That,
of your hair?
who cares about the hair. So I want to get into the products, the CBD products that you sell.
Mhm.
Um, what are the health benefits of some of your products?
Well, CBD it comes from the hemp plant, okay? And the hemp plant is a medicinal plant. It's used for so many different health reasons or ailments or whatever. And I always tell people, you can do the research for yourself, because, most people are Googleologists anyway. Okay. So I say, if
Mhm.
you don't take my word for it, Google it yourself. Google CBD and just about anything that you can think of, like, joint inflammation, or ADD or ADHD or PTSD or anxiety or whatever. Okay. Just Google what CBD can do, or hemp can do for your body. Again, it is a medicinal plant. Okay. So because it is a medicinal plant, and because every single one of us has an endocannabinoid system, okay, and that controls, a lot of our different pain regulations and things like that, right? So what ends up happening in layman's terms, when your body is at homeostasis, it's like this, okay? And so what happens is, when you think about everyday life, stress in your life, stresses in the environment, age and different things like that, your body starts to do like this. Okay, it starts going like this. It's imbalanced. And when you put CBD or hemp into your body, it brings your system back to homeostasis. So it brings it back in balance. That is what CBD can do for your body. It brings things back into balance. Now, that's internally. Externally, it's great for your skin. It is great for certain scalp disorders. Okay, it is also great for pain. It is also great for healing. There's so many different things that you can do with hemp and CBD. And so, one of the product lines that I have, because with my particular company, I have my own CBD company, and then I have another company where we actually have products that are infused with hemp as well. But just for CBD alone, just for the tinctures, which are the oils and the drops, I have everywhere from 500 milligrams up to 1,500 milligrams, depending on how much pain you may be experiencing or what it is that you need. Again, when you're getting these products from people, especially online, you want to make sure that the person knows exactly what they're talking about, and they can
Mhm.
help you with your particular goal or whatever it is that you are experiencing. Okay. So I have it in different, milligrams and strengths. So that is just the tinctures that you take internally. I have topical creams. I even have, shampoos and conditioners that are actually infused with CBD. I even have the CBD smokables, okay? For those of you who like to puff and, whatever, okay? Is what it is. I have the smokables as well, okay? Some people like to feel that sensation as well. So, it's just so many things that you can do with the hemp plant as well. There's even with the company I kind of affiliated with, they have the Hemp Mama clothing line, which actually is hemp sustainable clothing because it's better for your skin than cotton. A lot of people don't know that, right? But
But
yeah,
I just
absolutely.
want to stop you about your skin because
Mhm.
I need to get some because your skin is, I mean, it is looking flawless.
Oh, thank you. I don't even have on a filter, y'all. No filter, honey. This is 50. Listen, this is 50. No filter when you take care of yourself. Black don't crack unless you do it. Remember that, kids. I'm just saying. We're going to keep it real, okay?
So, I mean, even with your products, it sounds like that because I try to tell all hairstylists that I work with, through social media that, I'm like, what is your second stream of income? Because you have to, as a hairstylist, you have to have another stream of income because it's the beauty industry is constantly, you had to sit up for that.
Up and down. Yeah, I had to sit up for that. I had to sit up for that because back in the 90s, and I didn't listen, okay? I didn't listen. It's so important for anybody, okay, whether you're in the beauty industry or you work a 9 to 5, you have to have multiple
Full stream.
streams of income because you just never know what is going to happen in life. And not just that, okay? If you are striving to, my aunt is over here, y'all, so if y'all hear her, right? If you're striving to make it to a certain level economically, one way is not the way. Okay, you have to have multiple streams of income coming in. You think about this for a reason. Just think about this. If you own a strawberry farm, okay, you own a strawberry farm. It's a family business. Strawberries. You've been growing strawberries, your whole life. That's all you know, right? Well, there is a season when the strawberries are not going to grow. Okay, there's a season. The strawberries, the land is going to be too cold for the strawberries to grow, and so your business is going to go down. Think about amusement parks. Okay, like in the summer times, the business is booming. It's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. But then there's that moment when the business goes down. They don't make money year round. In the hair industry, there's seasons. Okay, there are seasons when business is booming and when business is not. All right, it used to be. Okay, it would probably still is. In the summer months, business wasn't that great because people were getting it braids. They were, doing different things. They weren't coming in the salon every single day or every single week. So you have seasons in your business. What are you going to do in those off seasons? You have to have multiple streams of income coming in. You have to have other things that you have going on in your salon. When I worked in the different ethnicities, different salons, they had retail was a very big part of their business. Retail was a very, very big part of their business. If you don't have something where you can serve people outside of them sitting in your chair, you're already putting yourself behind the 8 ball. And I don't mean just selling hair. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about.
Right.
Not just selling hair. I'm talking about selling something that people are going to need, that people will come back to you, whether they are sitting in your chair or not. You have to have multiple streams of income. It is vital to your success in business as an entrepreneur. You say you a boss, you're going to have to do some boss stuff and you're going to have to get you another stream of income. And that's just what it is.
Preach. Preach. A whole sermon. She gave a whole sermon.
Look, my aunt said, you dropped the mic. Here you go. Here you go.
You dropped the mic. So, Miss Nikki, do you have a website or how do they order the products?
So I do have website. You can actually you can go to my IG and go into my link tree, and then you'll be able to find the products that interest you. You can go there, and my IG, of course, is Nikki Alexandria, the number 9, because I'm not quite a 10, but I'm working on it. And that's NIKKIALEXANDRIA. You can find me on IG, Nikki Alexandria, and the number 9. And then just go to my link tree, and you'll be able to find everything that I have.
So I didn't know that that's what the 9 was for.
That's what the 9 is for. That's what the 9 is for. For me, the number 9 has many different, spiritual, references and things like that, which part of that represents the 9 as well. But the other part of it, the Nikki part of it is I'm not a 10, but baby, I ain't too far from it. I'm working on it.
Ooh. Well, Miss Nikki,
Okay.
thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very new to this. For a long time, you know how I've been behind the scenes,
Yes.
head to toe. A lot of
Yes.
people, and now they want to know who I am. So what better way is to bring salon and barbershop conversation live, to
Yeah.
video, to actually have these
Proud of-
actual conversations. What you say?
I'm proud of you too, because I
I know,
know
because
how.
it's my
Yeah. So congratulations to you. And
yes.
this is just the beginning. So you just gonna have to get used to being in the front, because that's where you belong anyway.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we had those discussions. That's my yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so
And you're
much.
welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And whenever you need me, I'm nothing but a phone call away.
I told you, we're gonna be conversating a lot.
Absolutely. I'm right here. I'm right here. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Nikki. Bye-bye.
As a business owner in the personal services industry, you know more than anyone else that time is money. With multiple appointments, frustrated clients, and everyone needing their service yesterday, time is not always on your side. Whether you're a cutting-edge barbershop, busy hair salon, or high-end nail technician, you don't always have the luxury to take time off to see a doctor or run to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription. You're always there for your clients' needs, but who's there for you when you have a need or an urgency? If you're looking for a cost-effective and convenient way to manage your healthcare, then Easy Care to Go is the solution for you. Not only will you save time and money, but our convenient phone app allows you to access doctors, order prescriptions, and see the cost of a service and pay for it at deeply discounted rates, and never have to leave your home, shop, or salon. Simply visit easycaretogo.com and become a monthly subscription member for less than $35 per month, or $2 a day for you and your dependents. Fill out the discreet health information form and download the free telehealth consultants mobile app. Now you and your family will have access to quality healthcare 365 days a year. Imagine having 24 hours, 7-day-a-week access to doctors, pharmacists, physical clinic visits, mental and behavioral health counseling, lab testing, and much more. You don't have time for long waiting rooms at doctors' offices or labs. So join a healthcare network built for the everyday boss like you. EasyCaretogo.com. Become a member today and manage your healthcare while you're growing your business.